This is Zach from Saintseneca, and you're watching AMB.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I'd like to welcome you to an interview with Zach from Saintseneca. Hello.
Hello.
How have you been? I feel like this follow-up interview is a long time coming.
Yeah. We've been busy. I've been well. I think it was, like you said, maybe like 2 years ago or something.
Yeah. Well, you're now touring North America. You're playing the Silver Dollar Room with Yuck tonight. So how are you enjoying these shows?
It's been great so far. The run that we're on right now, we're mostly doing support dates, opening up for Thao in the Get Down, Stay Down, and then a few dates here with Yuck. So it's kind of, we've done a lot of headlining tours, so it's kind of fun to have a little break, do something different.
It's really neat because as a band, you actually use a lot of unique instruments on stage. So how did the fascination or interest with those begin?
Well, I guess initially I started playing guitar, but pretty soon I guess I got a little bored just doing that. I felt like limited, and I was inspired by, when I'd listen to records and bands would have all these other textures that were outside of just traditional, guitar and bass and stuff. So, especially in the recorded world, that's like where those kind of come into play.
You've now released your new album, Such Things. Really enjoying the video for Bad Ideas. You actually pull some karaoke in there. So what's one of your go-to karaoke tracks?
Man, I don't karaoke that often, but the last song I did, I don't know. I just like to watch what everybody else does, and my go-to is to like have somebody else blindly pick a song for me, and I'll just do it. It's more fun to do like karaoke roulette.
Karaoke roulette, I like that.
Yeah.
And you also have these Sasquatch-esque, almost like these creatures in the video. Did you create those yourselves? How did that come to be?
Yeah. I don't really know exactly. Like, the whole concept for the video sort of started when I was at this bar, and there just happened to be karaoke taking place, but it wasn't like a well-attended, like, nice thing by any means. But this guy got up, and he was just totally in his own, like, world. And I don't know, I just thought it was kind of funny, and it stuck with me. So then I started imagining someone kind of being in that position of like, presenting something, but you're totally lost in your own surreal psyche or whatever. And the creatures, I don't know, I just wanted something that the costumes to have like a lot of like movement, and wanted them to not be like human, just for it to become surreal.
I was surprised to see photos of you performing in the outfits.
Yeah.
What was the crowd's reaction to that when you come out to hit the stage and you're dressed like that?
It was funny. I don't know how long, like, the joke, I think people were probably by the end like, wow, they're really actually going to, like, play this whole set in these costumes. Because at least, like, halfway through, I was just like, oh, wow. All right, we're in it now. But it was, I don't know.
No turning back.
Right. So it was fun.
Which songs off of the record are you enjoying playing the most live as of right now?
I really like playing Such Things. That one's fun. Maya 31 is a lot of fun because we just kind of get to be loud and jam on it a little bit, which is pretty outside of what a lot of Saintseneca songs have been like in the past. So I don't know. Those are some favorites, I guess.
A little while ago you tweeted, trying to do my taxes while listening to System of a Down, but I'm getting too wound up. Now, when you listen to Saintseneca, you might not necessarily think, just based solely on the music, that you'd be a Sode fan. I'm a massive fan of them as well.
Oh,
so
yeah, they're great.
They're so good. So who are some bands that you really enjoy that might surprise your listeners?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what people would anticipate that I like. I mean, I have a very broad spectrum of things that I like. I mean, maybe there's like this kind of, people describe them as like post-hardcore. I don't really know if that's fair, but this band called Bear vs. Shark, which was around in like the early mid 2000s, they're one of my favorite bands ever. They're sort of heavy but really melodic. I don't know. So maybe that. I don't know. I have no idea what people would expect.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That works.
yeah.
Going back to our first interview, I asked you to kind of pick out a word for each of your band members to describe them, and you went cool, 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 and cool. So what do you feel is the coolest thing about Saintseneca as a band?
Man, I don't know. That's hard. Like, I wouldn't. It's cool to just be able to play in a band. I mean, that's like the best part about it. I wouldn't be able to speak for what anybody else might think is cool, but what's cool to me is just to be able to do it. So, yeah.
Well, outside of the music and the performances we know you for, what do you enjoy doing when you have some downtime?
I don't really do much else. I mean, I do metalworking. I do jewelry. I have that kind of like business that I do with that stuff when I'm not playing music or whatever. It's fun to get to have some other like creative outlet or whatever to work with like physical things. But honestly, I don't know. I don't know what else I would do. I kind of just sit around and play music.
It always goes back to the music, I find, with that
I
question.
suppose, yeah.
Well, to wrap everything up today, is there anything you want to say to all of the Saintseneca fans who are going to be viewing the interview?
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Good parting words, for sure. Thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah, thank you.
It's
Thanks
my
a lot.
pleasure. And remember, to everyone viewing, you can visit us at amusicblogya.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more with your favorite bands. See you next time.